Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm going to show you the cheapest and personally easiest way to refill a Copic marker. Today we are filling this marker. It is Y06. It is a Copic Chow marker. This will also use with the Copic sketch markers. I will not be refilling one of these today, but they do have the same chisel nib. Here is a Copic sketch chisel nib and Copic chow chisel nib. They also do have the same brush nib, and they also use the same ink. So this method can work for both of these markers. The reason why this is the cheapest way is because, and the safest way in my opinion, is because the other way is to buy an art syringe and to, there's a small gap, I don't know if you see it or not, between the chisel nib and the barrel, and you stick the needle in here and then you push the ink in. But you have to buy the art syringe. Another way is to take this nib out, which will damage the nib. This is just the easiest and cheapest way to do it, in my opinion. Now, I'm not an expert when it comes to markers. That's why I really haven't done a comparison video between Prismacolor markers and Copic markers, or anything else like this. But I felt like this would be an easy video, an informational video, and to the point video. I got this method from Baylee Jae, so you can also check out her video if you feel the need to. But what we will be using to refill our marker is this Copic Various ink. I do not know if this can be used on the classic, let me just get it out real quick, Copic marker. I don't know about that one, but I do know it can be used on the chow markers and the sketch markers. So you'll need the same color as what you're using, and I also recommend some surface of some kind to do this on, which I just have a piece of mixed media paper, I believe this is. I'm not too sure, to be honest. Actually, this is just Strathmore sketch paper. Just checked. Now I'm going to show you what a marker will look like when it's dead and how you know it's dead. This is my great straight line that I have here. So, what a marker will look like when it's dead. You can use the brush side. Can't really tell at the moment, but the nib will become slightly lighter. You can't really see it all, but whatever. And it will be squeaky and streaky when laid down on paper. You can kind of see now that the lit nib is kind of lighter than the rest of the nib. That's where the ink is dried out. So this is what the brush nib looks like. This is the one I use more often, but you can also tell because this one also dries out. You can't really tell, but if you watch this corner, sorry about this, it doesn't really lay down the color well. Like, you can kind of see here dark, and light in the middle, which is where the middle of this is. So that's just some little tips on how you know if your marker is dry, and how we're actually going to refill the marker. I'm not going to show the whole process of how you refill the marker, because I feel like it will take too long. But here is what it looks like. I do not recommend squeezing this or else it will leak like it just did all over me. Now that this is about almost everywhere in my hands, there's also some right here, and some on my paper, which is exactly what I wanted, we're going to refill the marker. This has happened to me before with a darker marker right here, my red refill. my R29 refill. So that's great. When putting on heavy ink like this, that red bled onto the actual drawing, to be honest. So that's wonderful. So we take off both sides, and I'm actually going to turn it this way. Excuse me. And we're going to tilt it slightly like this. Like this. Yep, okay. And then, with our leaked ink, we are going to put little droplets on here until I feel it is necessary to be done. I will tell you what it should look like when it's done, when I am actually done. I don't know how many drops approximately you should put in, I just know what it will look like when it's completely full. So yes. Okay, so I've finished refilling my marker, and I want to show you what I think it will look like. Well, not what I think, what it will look like when it is full. It will, you know if it's full, if it either overflows, or I can tell by, I don't know if you can see very well, but let me try to focus the camera on the nib. Sorry about this, this is really awkward. I am very awkward, we have established this. Okay, so it's a little too bright. Am I liking? Okay. So you can tell if it looks juicy. I don't know if you can tell really in camera, but in person you can see like the juiciness of it. Hold on, let me try to have you guys get the full experience here. Okay. Yeah, you can definitely see it now. It looks juicy. I would recommend not waiting until it overflows, because that's just a waste of ink. But yeah, that's what your marker should look like when you are done refilling it. Like, that's how you should know, at least. Now we're going to do a little swatch. So here is before, as we demonstrated earlier, and here is after. And then I will do the back, the broad tip. Oh, this is going to be really hard to open nowadays. Like now that this is all messed up, but solid, nice, solid color all throughout. So this is what it should look like before and after if you did it correctly. Really nice solid color, and beforehand it was kind of streaky, more, I guess a word could be diluted color than this. Okay, so now that I am a complete mess, I have ink all over my hand, my fingernail is stained, there's ink everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but like all over my sheet and everything. That is how you refill a Copic marker. Well, the easiest and cheapest way to, if you are willing to buy various ink, which is mine. This one was a little over $10, I think. And I don't know the cost of a Copic chalk marker. So if you're willing to buy this again, this has much more use out of it. Because if this marker dies, you just have to keep rebuying and rebuying markers. But you can just buy one of these, and this will last until the nib breaks or whatever. So this will last a couple of marker refills. I haven't completely emptied one yet. I don't refill my markers that often, but yes, that is how to. Easiest and cheapest way to refill a Copic marker. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is a mess like usual. You know, my life is a mess. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching.